Hey, what's going on, everybody? Friday, September 25th, 2015, show number 109. Got a few things going on in the shop today. Not a whole lot going on outside because it is cold, wet, miserable, and raining out there. Now, I don't want to be out there in the rain. I could work on the carport, but I want to be where it's warm. I come here at my shop where I have my handy-dandy little heater. And it works just fine. I got the shop about 60 degrees in here. Feels pretty good in here. This guy is named David Stojkoveski or whatever. Here, I'll show you his name. See if y'all can figure it out. Right there. Anyway, he was arrested for failure to pay a $772 traffic ticket. When they put him in jail, they put him under 24-hour surveillance because they thought the guy was psycho, crazy, whatever, and they had a camera in his cell where they could watch him 24/7. All right. His family is suing the sheriff's department in Macomb County. Now, I don't know if this is Macomb County or if it's in Macomb, Illinois, or where it's at. It just says Macomb County. His family is suing the deputies of the sheriff's department for wrongful death. How did they get wrongful death out of that? Well, because the guy was a recovering drug addict and trying to get off of the drugs that he was on, and I think the drug that he was on was benzodiazepine. I have no idea what it does to you or what it's for, but all I know, he was trying to get off of that drug and was taking other drugs to help him go through the withdrawal of this drug. They put the 24 camera hour in his cell, watched him as withdrawal and withered away for 17 days. The guy laid there for 17 days going through all this agonizing pain, being denied the medication he'd been prescribed. And he was taking all this medication before he was arrested. And the medication was Xanax, Klonopin, and oxycodone to get off of the benzodiazepine. This is just so wrong, man. It's just hard to even imagine that our police system is like this. They let the guy lay in there for 17 days, go through all this pain and suffering. He begged for the medication. They still denied him the medication. They thought maybe he would be suicidal, so they went and stripped him of his clothes, let him lay there naked. Naked. So he wouldn't hurt himself or strangle himself with his clothes. During his last few days, final 10 days to be exact, he moaned in such horror of agonizing pain. He crawled underneath of the cell bed that was in the cell. They kept him by himself. Crawled underneath of the bed, curled up in a ball, moaned and screamed in pain, and died there. Like an animal that went to hide itself underneath a tree or a bush and die. That's exactly what he did. And the sheriffs just let him lay there. Did not give him any medication, nothing. So I see where they can get the lawsuit for this, and I hope they do get I know they can't bring your son back, but damn, what a way to go. Air Force pilot, Royal Air Force pilot from Britain, his name is Andy Green, is out to break his own land speed record by traveling at over 1,000 miles an hour. I believe he right does hold the current land speed record. This car that he has built is named the Bloodhound SSC supersonic car. It has 135,000 horsepower. 135,000 horsepower. And is as powerful as 180 Formula One racers. Well, a Formula One racer has, what, 600, 700, 800, 900 horsepower already? And the car goes fast. This car will go faster than a bullet, y'all. It has 3 power plants on it. A Rolls-Royce EJ200 from a Eurofighter Typhoon. A cluster of NAMO, not nano, NAMO, N-A-M-M-O hybrid rockets, and a Jaguar V8 engine that drives the rocket oxidizer pump. It's an airplane on wheels. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I'm curious to see. I guess he's going to go down to South Africa. I guess they have a big wide open spot down there. He's going to try to break 800 miles an hour down there, and then come back to the States and get on Bonneville Salt Flats and shoot for 1,000 miles an hour. If this car has any type of a wiggle or a wobble or a breakup, cancel Christmas. Holidays are over, buddy. You're going to be nothing but a speck. It will. Crazy. Crazy! Sunday night, September 27th, if nobody has nothing to do, on the East Coast especially, maybe the Midwest, y'all have a better shot at this. Step outside your houses around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See if you can see the lunar eclipse. It'll be a total lunar eclipse. Us on the West Coast, we may get to see some of it, but East Coast and Midwest has a better shot of seeing it. This is the last time that this happened was 30 years ago. So it won't happen for another 30 years, according to the studies that they've done. I might see it again. I'd like to hit 80 and maybe see it again. It'll last about 1 hour and 12 minutes. It will begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The eclipse will reach its peak at 10 p.m. Sorry about that. And should end after midnight. Like I said, us on the West Coast will be lucky to see any of it because it'll be 5 o'clock in the evening here, so we may not be able to see it as well as the East Coast does, but step outside and see if you can see it. In Seattle, they have this ride, tour things called Ride the Ducks. Get on this little amphibious car and people are sitting in it and they drive you around Seattle and tell you about different, sites and this and the history of this building and that building, goes out in the water and takes you for a little water ride and comes back in. I was up on the Aurora Street Bridge yesterday. Don't know what happened or who was at fault yet. They're still checking into it and checking out investigating the accident. Well, I'll spend that here in a minute. The Ducks ride, or the Duck, I'm just calling it the Duck. The Duck collided with a charter bus. Those charter buses are those double-decker, big, long SOBs. And killed four people got killed in that thing, and injured a whole bunch of others. And I don't know if the people that operate the Ducks, the drivers, I don't know if they have a handheld microphone or they have an earpiece microphone, but somebody wasn't paying attention, and now you got 4 people that are dead, and a bunch of others that are hurt pretty bad. So, don't know who's. I've been wanting to go ride the Ducks. I think I'll stay on the ground. I think I'll pass now. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. Okay, you've all seen these commercials on TV. If you drink Bud Light drinkers, you can buy beer cans with your football team logo on it in the cities that you're from where there are football teams. You follow me? We live in Bonnie Lake, but we can get the Seattle Seahawks. If you live in California, Los Angeles area, San Francisco, you can probably get the Raiders, the Niners, Chargers. If you live on the East Coast, you can get the Jets, Patriots, Skins, whatever. You follow me? They're on the Bud Light cans. I don't think I have any of them here. Well, anyway, I'll show you anyway. It'd be a Bud Light can, but instead of having the NFL logo, it'll have your football team logo. Like ours have the Seahawks here. I sent an email to the Budweiser, just the Budweiser, and see if I could get a whole collection of these plants. A whole collection of these cans. Sheesh! I don't know what they're putting into this orange soda, but sure don't make the talk worth damn. To see if I can get a collection of these cans, I got an email back today, and they responded by saying that is not cannot be done. Well, not yet anyway. They're looking into it, see maybe if they can get them in package and sell them like that. But here's my offer: if I can get anybody out there from East Coast, West Coast, Mid-States, South, North, whatever, if you get a Bud Light can, even if you don't drink it, you can buy 1 can or buy a 6-pack for somebody that does drink it and keep 1 can of that. I would like to be able to collect the whole series, all the NFL teams. So if anybody is willing to do that for me, I don't need a whole 6-pack, okay? I just want 1 can. Find out what it costs to ship a can. Wrap it up really good so it doesn't get busted. And I don't want to open, okay? I want it closed. So an unsealed beer. You know, unsealed like this. Okay? So I want to collect all of the football teams. So if anybody can do that for me, I appreciate it. If it's shipping is too much, let me know. I'll help you with shipping costs. If anybody is willing to do this for me, send me a personal message, and I will get back to you with my address if some of you do not have it already. So, that's all I got for you guys today. That's enough for Friday. I got some things I need to get done around here. Don't know what, but I'll figure something out. So, have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe, be careful. Watch out for all the dum-dums out there, because we know there's a bunch of them out there. So, from Double S Ranch, Bonnie Lake, Washington, drinking orange soda today. Van Scooter Shackelford. Go Hawks! Bonnie Lake Cowboy. We'll see you back on Monday, guys. Thanks for looking at me. Thanks for listening. Bye.